with Chilton, and we're going to be replacing the headlight and the brake light
on this 2008 Ford Explorer Eddie Bauer edition with a V8 engine.
So the first thing you want to do is familiarize yourself with your vehicle. You do that by popping the hood and checking to see where the headlights are and going in the back to see where the brake lights are. You kind of want to see if this is a repair that you even want to attempt yourself. Alright, now that we have the hood open, we want to inspect where the headlights are and see how easy of a repair this is going to be. It looks like we're going to need a nut driver or a socket wrench to pull these two bolts out. That shouldn't be too bad. Once we get that out, it looks like we'll be able to easily pop this out and replace a bulb. So this definitely seems like the type of repair that you can do yourself. Next, we want to inspect where the brake light is to see if we can do this repair as well. Alright, it looks like we're going to need a nut driver or a wrench to get these bolts out as well. But once we do that, we should easily be able to pop the bulb out from behind here. So this also seems like a repair that you can do yourself. Now, if you don't already own a nut driver or a socket wrench, you may want to consider that before you start this repair, because that is something you're going to have to buy. So the second thing you need to do is find out what type of light bulb you're going to need. So you do that by whipping out your owner's manual, and then you turn to the back in the index and you find light bulbs, which is right here, and then you turn to that page in your owner's manual, and then you can determine from here what type of light bulb you're going to need. So we can see from here, for the headlamp we need an H13, and for the stoplight we're going to need a 4057. So to replace the bulbs in your car, you're going to need the headlight. So for this vehicle we need an H13. You need the brake light. So for this vehicle we need a 4057.
You'll also need a pair of gloves so you don't get dirty. That's just our preference because we're girls. You'll also need either a socket wrench or a nut driver to remove the headlight on this 2008 Ford Explorer. So I'm going to use the nut driver, and I'm just going to remove the nut. Next, to replace the bulbs, you'll need to familiarize yourself with where the directional and where the headlight is. This one over here is the directional, and to get that out you simply twist it and pull it out. Then you'll just pull the bulb out and put the new one in. In this repair we're going to do the headlight. The headlight's right here, so right back here we just need to pull this one straight out. Oh, maybe a little twist. Oh. And there it is. So next, to remove the bulb, you'll need to find this little latch that's located right here. It kind of locks the bulb into place. So you need to push down on it and then just pull the old bulb out.
And then we have our new bulb right here, so we're just going to unwrap it. So it's really important that you don't touch the bulb with your bare hands. That's why we're wearing gloves. You don't want to get oils onto the light bulb. It'll reduce the life of the light bulb. So to replace the light bulb and to put it back in here, you literally just snap it back into place. And that's it. And now we just have to reconnect it to this part of the vehicle.
It just goes straight in and a little twist. Okay. Oh. Okay, now it's in. So now that the bulb is back in there, you just need to push this back into place and tighten the nuts again.
And then you're done. So the last thing you want to do is check your work. All you need to do is turn the headlights on and see if they turn on. So it looks like it's working. So replacing the brake light is a little bit easier than replacing the headlight. Here's what you have to do. You want to take your nut driver and then unscrew the bolts that are in here. And they screw out pretty easily. Now that you've unscrewed the bolts over here, you kind of have to pull a little hard to get the light out. And it should look like this when you get it out. So this is your tail light, your backup light, and then your brake light is right down here. So in order to get this out, you can basically just unscrew it like this and it pops right out.
Next, you want to open up the package with your new bulbs and take out a new one.
Alright, so these are pretty easy to get out. You literally just grab a hold of the bulb and pull really hard and it comes out eventually. So to put the new bulb back in, you literally just pop it into place like that, and then you just want to screw it back into the brake light socket here.
There are little tabs that you'll need to align, and then you just need to twist it to pop it back into place.
And that's it. And then you just screw it back into the back of the car.
Make sure to line up the screws or the bolts to make sure that you tighten them correctly. And that's it.
So the last thing you want to do is test your work. All you need to do is step on the brake slightly and make sure the brake light comes on.